to my channel. Today we're gonna have a look on some tips and tricks for hiking with dog. The gear you need and how to prepare. This is Zazu. He is my hiking friend. He is 8 years old and we have been hiking all his life. We prepared from the day one for this, and I've been hiking with dogs for over 10 years. I used to have 2 dogs. How to prepare your dog for and yourself for hiking. For me it was basic obedience with sit, lay down, jump up on stones, walk on trees, walk on planks, basic obedience, agility. That was what I prepared him with, and as well walk on bridges, high bridges, swinging bridges, everything. Yeah, bridges can be quite scary because they are often high and there's a lot of roaring water under, and that's something that we have a lot of in the Scandinavian mountains, a lot of hanging bridge over rivers and things like that. Tips number 2, get him used to a bag so he can carry his or her own gear. Something like this. This is a rough wear bag, very simple, very light, contains everything I need, doesn't cost a fortune as well, and get him used to a bag, start to training with it, and first get him used with the bag empty. So get used to wear it and then start to add weight in piece by piece and hike with it. So you get used to it and you get the muscles for it, because the dog's muscles are in the back are not used to carrying stuff. If you have questions on how to fit the bag on your dog, talk with the manufacturer on the dog bag. This is XL, I think. I don't know how many liters it have, but it's enough. I like to hike with him with the normal leash that we have at home. I prefer a bit longer one and one with a lot of grip in. I think it's 3 or 4 meters. Something like that. It works very well when you are used to everything that you use. I don't use a special leash just for hiking days, but you can if you will. Then preferably a little bit longer, because he have a higher pace than me when we are walking, and he's a retriever, so he's gonna zigzag all the time, and that is suitable for me to have a bit longer, because then they don't pull me forward. And he loves hiking, so he's very, very, very excited, especially in the beginning. And tip number 3, get used to sleeping in a tent or in a tarp, because in the beginning it's very scary with all the new noises. They will be on high alert, and it will take a couple of times for them to relax and fall asleep. In the beginning they lay and listen to everything that's around them. So get used to that. Sleep in your backyard or in the forest. Get him used to the sounds in the forest. The gear the gears that we're gonna bring in on a hike. I don't use so much with me. The most important, of course, is a good blanket. This one is insulated a bit. This one is insulated, and you can as well tighten it so it fits extra well. This is something that we used all year around, on small hikes or day trips or longer trips as well. It works very well, and he really likes it, enjoys it. And the second thing I want to show you is different bottles or bowls for him. This is a softer kind, which you can fold completely, and as well another one in rubber, which you can make small like this. I don't know which one I prefer. These ones are a bit lighter and easier to carry. I don't want to bring heavier stuff than I need to. And I have... Sometimes I bring a blanket for him if I know it's gonna be a bit colder or he just needs something to lay down on. As well have a mat for him, a sleeping mat. This is a human size, but the reason he don't puncture it's because it's such bad quality for us. It's very thin, it's only a couple centimeters, inch maybe, but when he steps on it he don't puncture it with his nails. And it's very light, and what I do is I inflate this, fold it in half, and then I have a blanket on top, and that works out very well for us. He can sleep on anything. He don't care so much. He likes to sleep in a tent, and I can as well bring a bit the bigger foam pads I can bring for him as well sometimes. But this cheap Amazon nature hike, I think it is, works well for him. When it comes to first aid, I don't bring so much either. I have the stuff, the first aid that I have in my bag is as well things that I can use for Zazu if I need to. But some things I bring, the biggest injuries is gonna be claws and paws. So I bring a nail cutter, a nail scissor, and a file, so I can file off the sharp edges. And I bring sticky tape like this. These are elastic and sticky. It works on legs or paws or something like that. I have one of them with me. It works as well even for us humans. And I have and I bring a shoe for him as well, so I can cover that up if he needs to. Or yeah, I bring a pair of these, because sometimes when you hike there's a lot of sharp stones, then you can put him on this on to protect him a bit. It's not something I use all the time, but I have at least one with me. I bring tick picker of some sort. This is a little snare that comes out, and you can just turn it around and the tick will come off. If it's gonna be a cold night, he will have his sheet on, and he get our jackets as well. So I never bring a sleeping bag for dog or a special pad for dogs. I use the ones I have. He don't like to sleep warm, so everything he has on him will fall off. So we can regulate the temperature the way he wants. Yeah, that was everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment if you have any questions and I try to answer them, or if I make another video on your comment. Thank you very much and see you in the next one.